Mark Jeffries, God Given Talent Basketball.
Brandon Bracy, Bracy Skills Clinics, and co-director of Team Rampage.
Christopher Collins, Phoenix Fitness 24/7, co-director of YBA Youth Basketball Academy.
Marcus Kirkland, Style of Others. That's my company. I'm the best trainer in the world. You see, they didn't say it. I'm gonna say it. You know. Oh, also assistant coach / head coach, West Coast Havoc. All right, we're back. So this topic right here, I'm about to be going in, people. Players that want to go to the NBA, but have no work ethic, that don't go to the gym, that don't shoot, don't put no shots up, don't watch film, don't know what the 2-3 zone is, don't know the triangle offenses, don't know what the dribble drive, can't listen to the coach, guy always got to talk back, just straight mad at everybody, got a bad attitude, wants to go straight to the NBA, wants to beat Kobe, but don't want to put the Kobe hours in.
And he's like 5'4".
Oh yeah, or, you know what I'm saying, then you'll be, as a trainer, they'll come to you like, I want to go to the NBA, and then you're like, okay, and then they're like, okay, I see you train so-and-so, for example, I see you train Zach, I want to jump like Zach does. Bro, first of all, are you in the weight room? Are you doing your squats? Are you know what I'm saying, you putting that work in to get to that? I can't make you magically jump in the air. Like, you know what I'm saying? I can't make that happen. Or I have one, like, I seen you train Elijah Duplason, like, I want to score just like him, da-da-da. Are you putting that work in? That kid can score like no other. I didn't teach him nothing. I just kept him in the gym. I didn't do nothing crazy. Like, you know what I mean? This stuff right here is you have to want to do it, right? You have to want to work and put that work in. Like me, for example, real quick, I was 5'11" on a good day when I graduated. You know, I had to put that work in just to go to Simpson University. When people look at me like Simpson University, yeah, you're damn right, Simpson University. But I made it. People, I made it happen somehow. I did it. I put the work in. But my bad.
You played 3.3%, right?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Athletes play college, so there you go. We in that percentile.
How do you guys feel about it?
Man, I agree, man. And I think we're just living in an era where it's more of a show and tell era. So a lot of kids want to do stuff for the Instagrams and for the likes, but they don't see that every pro or every main or high level Division I player are putting in crazy hours. I mean, they're getting up 6 in the morning, they're hitting the weights, they're putting 2 or 3 workouts a day to get there.
The end result.
They just see the game and him being on somebody's mixtape and scoring 30 points. They don't see that this kid had to really sacrifice, put a lot of time in, not go to parties, not hang out with friends. They don't see that stuff. So I just think that it's sad that we just live in an era where it's just about the show and not about the work.
What's crazy is, like, you see especially a lot of kids, like the biggest Kobe Bryant fans, you know what I'm saying, buying his books, everything, watching his highlights, but they don't understand that he's waking up at 4 a.m. in the morning for his first workout, while everybody wakes up for their first workout at 8 a.m. That's his second workout. And then he's going at 12 for lunchtime for his third workout, then he goes back at night. So it's like, you know, my thing about players is, when I train them, is when they're with me, that's not enough. You know what I'm saying? I'm always preaching about, are you guys shooting your 200 to 300 jumpers a day without me? Are you in the weight room by yourself? If you're coming with me, that's just icing on the cake. You have to. I believe in putting in your own work, and that's how you make it to the next level. You know, everybody's different when it comes athletic ability and just God-given talent. But at the end of the day, it really is about the work ethic. If you don't have work ethic, forget the NBA. You won't even go D1. You won't even. Some people won't even. You might not even make a JUCO team. To be honest, you know what I'm saying. You might have to redshirt, gray shirt. You know what I'm saying. Just because, okay, you're only working out here and there. You know what I'm saying. So yeah, I for sure. You got to put in the work.
I mean, to me, you know, everything you guys said just hit the nail on the head. I mean, it's a combination of things. The things I tell my kids, I say. It comes down to numbers. I'm an analytics guy. I'm big on that. I'm analytics, everything, right? I think that's why, you know, I've been able to sustain this successfully. But I say to my kids all the time, I say that, you know, there's 167 hours in a week. That's a fact. There's 167 hours in a week. 40 of them you got to go to school. 40 of them you got to sleep. Okay, so that cuts out at least half those hours.
Don't forget about Fortnite. They be on
Fortnite. You got to have at least 20 hours of Fortnite. I said, well, somewhere throughout your week, you're only spending maybe, let's say a kid might train 3 days a week with me, so you're only spending 3 hours with me. That still leaves you at least 75 other hours that you got to be doing something with. And and if you're not doing anything with those hours, because that's what they would say, I don't have time. I said, well, let's really break down the numbers. 167 hours in a week, 40 of them you sleep, 40 of them you're at school. Okay, 20 hours, we'll just allocate 20 hours to a social life and, an hour or, 5 to 10 hours to eat every day. Okay, that still leaves you 50 hours.
Yep.
What are you doing with those 50 hours?
I be doing the day by day thing with my guys, the 24 hours. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to work, there's some of the kids who don't even go to school, you know what I'm saying? Like we have some guys who are older who also have to go to work. Like, okay, if you're not going to school, you're working 8 hours, you're sleeping 8 hours. What are you doing with the other 8 hours?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And just that one day, you know what I'm saying? Just to keep it there. You know what I'm saying? And of course, you already know some of them.
They have every excuse in the world.
Yeah,
so
man.
You
a lot
just,
of excuses.
and one thing you learn with this, you watch a lot of kids quit. You watch a lot of kids, give up or it gets too hard. I tell my kids if failure isn't motivation for you, this ain't the sport for you. Right. Failure's got to motivate you.
I just think we also they don't understand how much idle time is wasted doing nothing.
Right.
Like just sitting in the room watching TV or playing Fortnite.
2K.
Those hours count.
Right.
So they're sitting in the room not doing nothing, just on their phones or on social media all day. You could be in the gym, you could be doing push-ups, you could be doing something.
And I always tell kids there's nothing wrong with having that idle time, but there has to be a balance. Of course, we all gonna have hours a day or times throughout the week we take a break or just chill out and do what we want to do. But we understand that this is just an hour or two I'm taking away to get my thoughts together to collect myself so I can go that much harder when I get back to work. Right. These kids, it's the whole other way around.
Or like what Kobe said, he sacrificed sleep.
Yeah.